So we got to play around with Steve's crazy Peavey generation, right?
It's a Peavey Generation. This is the first of the USA generations. I picked this guy up. You guys who listen to the podcast have heard lots about this guitar. I got it for free. Had to get a couple parts to get it up and running. But otherwise, like, it's a made in America Peavey. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a Telecaster style body.
Yeah.
It's got a little carved top action going.
It's black.
It's black, your favorite guitar color.
Oh yeah, totally, with black pickups, and it's the logo got worn off the headstock because it got played so hard.
Yeah, no,
So
it got
that-
sanded off, I'm sure.
That's the original headstock.
Everything on that is original.
Yeah.
Except for there are 2 non-original parts on it.
I was I don't know if I had played this much before today.
I don't think you have.
I strummed it a little bit unplugged. I was amazed how much that thing loved pinch harmonics.
Right.
Like, it just wants to kind of scream a little bit.
It's definitely a child of like the late 80s design aesthetic. Not just in the fact that it's like this, super telly.
Yeah.
To kind of riff on the super strat idea. It's very much a super telly. And it's very much got like a flat neck, really thin neck. Not just because it's been like a previous owner sanded it down, but also just because you're not going to get a neck profile that's thin just from sanding.
No, it wants to be a fast neck for sure. And it's got the flat profile, and it wants to be a fast guitar. Like, I was kind of amazed because I know you like Telecasters. I was expecting it to be a little bit more baseball batish, I guess.
Right.
But
I was surprised, but you can't beat free.
Yeah, that's for sure. The guy who gave it to you basically was like, you can have this for free as long as you're not going to flip it.
Yeah,
that was the story,
that was
right?
the deal. Is don't ever sell this guitar. He's like, I just want to know that it's being played. So fix it up, play it. If you ever decide you don't want it anymore, find someone else in the same situation who just wants a guitar to play and just pass it on.
It's kind of like
I've had one of those.
It's got the opposite of a curse on it.
Yeah.
I was going to say maybe it is cursed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to level with you, Steve. I hate it.
Yeah?
I hate your guitar.
You hate that guitar?
I hate it with a passion so much that I kind of like it. like I'm not sure. Like, it appeals to like a guilty pleasure dark side in me.
Right.
And it feels like something I would really enjoy when I was 13 because it's black.
Right.
And it's like, I don't like Telecasters. I'm 13. I want Gibson. But it's black.
Okay.
And it's like thin.
We're really riffing on the color here.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed the color of this guitar?
And like, I don't know what pickups those are, but they're horrible.
Even
And
that, this is
the
black.
bridge is stupid, and the body contour is dumb, and the neck sucks, and I love it because I hate it so much. It's the worst guitar I've ever played, but it's like pretty fun too.
The
it's
pickups
just
in
stupid.
this are they're basically Peavey. They're Peavey noiseless single coils. I forget what they call them. They're like HS something.
They're also outputless.
I don't know what's going on with the output. I've never actually noticed that before, but I'm also
to be fair, we picked this up and played with it after we played with your SG.
Yeah.
Which probably has
Which
pretty
is hot.
beefy output.
Yeah.
And then going to single coils that are noiseless. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a completely different output.
It's like enjoying a really bad movie. Like
Totally.
it's like a good stupid comedy. Like, this movie's really stupid, but I'm laughing the whole time.
It's like a grocery store donut.
Oh my
Where
gosh.
you're like, yeah, it's a donut, but
Yep.
it came from a grocery store. Like, it's not the best donut in the world, and it probably got made yesterday.
Like 7-Eleven pizza.
Yeah, it's like 7-Eleven pizza.
It's still pizza.
Yeah, but I think it's a lot of fun, but it's the kind of guitar where when I pick up this guitar and I get it through enough drive, I can't help myself.
Right.
But play fast and stupid and do a bunch of bends and pinch harmonics.
That just sounds like you need to learn how to play guitar.
It's mostly on me, but it leads me into that temptation,
There gets to a point when you do like Telly style guitars where they're so far removed from what Tellys actually were
totally.
that it's like, what is the point?
Right.
That's something that I criticize the Telecaster community for.
Yeah.
like pretty often, because there's a group of people out there that are like, oh, Leo Fender got it right the first time.
Yeah.
Like that's what they say. But then these are the people who take a Telecaster and they put Gretsch pickups in it.
Right.
And they put a Bixby on it. And then they do all these other modifications. And it's like, did he really get it right the first time? Because it seems like you're kind of going for more of a Gretsch thing here.
Right.
Or they change everything so much that it's not really a Telecaster anymore. When I think of a Telecaster, I think of the bright bridge pickup and the jangly neck pickup.
Yeah.
And when you get too far away from that, then it's just a Telecaster body shape. You know? It's not a true Telecaster anymore, in my opinion. This thing kind of still has some Telecaster soul to it, I guess.
Yeah, it's got that snap.
Yeah.
The body, I forget what the body's made out of. It is solid wood, but it's ultra light.
Yeah.
And I just, for the life of me offhand, there's not a ton of information out there, to be honest.
Sure.
Why? Because the serial number was sanded off?
No, actually, I can see the serial number on the back.
Oh.
You just got to get the right light.
Oh yeah.
No,
it's
just
like
in terms
it's
of
like punched into it back there.
just in terms of like this era of Peavey guitars. Like, I mean, one, it's a Peavey guitar.
Yeah.
They're kind of like they're experiencing a resurgence actually right now.
Oh, are they?
In terms of like this era.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, there's just not a ton of like recorded history on it because people just didn't care. These guitars in like this condition, you can probably find used like around $150-$200. And if you find one that's in like minty condition, you see them going for like $300 to $400. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what you're looking at here is something that's like priced against like a used Mexican Fender. And at least for my take, and this is maybe at least a little biased, like I really like the way this plays and sounds against most Mexican Telecasters I've played.
Yeah. I could see myself picking up one of these and swapping out the pickups for either something more classic sounding or something way more metal sounding.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
I would definitely go metal.
Going one direction or the other. It kind of is sitting in the middle somehow right now. But to take it either direction, I think would be a strong thing. Because if you push it to the classic direction, then you've got a really fast playing guitar that sounds classic, and you could do like some really crazy like chicken picking sort of stuff. If you push it to the metal direction, then you've got a fast metal guitar, and who doesn't want a fast metal guitar? I drop a hot rail in there or something like that.
Yeah.
I've sold all my fast metal guitars.
Yeah, I did too, and some days I really regret it.
Oh, me too.
Sometimes I really miss my Floyd Rose. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's a whole other episode, isn't it?
The Floyd Rose episode.
Yeah. We should do like a bunch of Floyd Rose guitars.
Oh my gosh. No, we shouldn't.
We
should do a video.
Dive bombs.
We should do a video where all we do is restring a Floyd Rose guitar.
Oh my gosh. It would take 2 hours. That would probably be an actually really valuable
Andy
video to
Kaufman
put online.
Actually really would.
Andy Kaufman would like that. He would appreciate
A Floyd
that.
Rose video?
A restring a
Restring
Floyd
video?
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have anything else we want to say about this thing?
Yeah, I hate it. And I
Ariel
love
hates
it.
it and loves it. Steve, how do you feel about it? It's your guitar.
This is probably my second most played guitar. If not my first most played guitar. It might be my first most played guitar, if only because it's lighter and it is noiseless. So that helps in like the gnarly fluorescent light environments I tend to find myself in.
Yeah, no kidding.
And again, like the ultralight body, I don't feel like I'm sacrificing a ton. I don't, the whole tone wood density thing. I don't know. You guys, you watch all of the videos we're making. You're going to see 3 different guys with 3 very different playing styles who make 3 completely different guitars, kind of all sound the same.
That's true. Like,
You know what I mean? Like,
as soon as if you watch all the videos that we're making in this session, like I pick up a PRS, I pick up this, and I pick up an SG, and they all kind of sound like me.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm not to totally just be like toner's in the fingers guy.
But that's why
there's definitely
doing,
a lot to where like when I play this guitar, I feel like it's not hindering me from being me. So that's why one of the reasons I love this guitar.
Yeah, but does it make you play a certain way that other guitars won't? Because that's the whole reason to have multiple guitars.
Right.
Is that I pick up one guitar, it makes me play a certain way. That is, when I pick up another, my style adapts to that specific guitar.
Absolutely.
I think this guitar definitely makes me play a little bit faster, and definitely more pinch harmonic.
You were
heavy.
enjoying the pinch harmonics.
I was pinching it.
I was
pinching it off.
I think like I started off with this guitar like assuming it was a a real Telecaster, and then I kind of ran out of things to do with it. But again, like I see what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying, and what I'm saying is that, like I said, each guitar.
What are you saying here?
I didn't have enough time with this guitar for me to really get to know how I would play it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I definitely understand what you're saying there. Like the way I approach Telecaster style guitars, or the 2 Telecasters I have, versus the way I approach the Strats I have.
Right.
It's a completely different mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think we've said everything we need to say about this.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.